some of the best years of my life, the best years of my life are here. Growing and maturing and building relationships with everybody here.
Jaxon, I know you're biased, but everyone has a senior night. Is the one here seem just a little different than most of the others to you?
Obviously, I am biased, but it's gonna be really special, man, because with all the seniors this year, we put in so much hard work for this team. But for me, Coop and Nick, who've been here for years, it's gonna be something really special because nowadays, people don't stay for the full 4 years, and that shows you how much we really commit to this program, and we love and cherish our time here, and how much.
To his point about navigating the emotions, if you say you're going to be a wreck, how do you play a game then? I know that's after the game, but
I play because I play. I'm a player. I love basketball. I play. I don't, I know the afterthought it's not gonna affect my game because I'm a player. I don't, that I know I'm gonna be a wreck because during the game I'm not gonna be thinking about it. Okay. So.
Thank you, Jaxon.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite game here for four whole years to choose from?
I could take one from each year. I would say the aircraft carrier my freshman year was an amazing start to my college career here, and then sophomore year, there weren't a lot of games, but I would say that whole year in general was an amazing learning experience for me. Even though it was some of my hardest moments as a person, navigating myself through an injury and trying to find a way to come back and play and help a team, try to, play in the tournament and all that stuff. It was really hard. Junior year, I would say Auburn game, because I feel like at that point I really let go of all the mental stress and the, things that were holding me back because the intensity was so high. I just kind of let go and just played, and I felt like I had one of my best games that night. And this year, there's been tons. There's been tons of games.
Should have been more specific. What's your favorite game from playing in this building since it's your final game at the Jaxon Center?
I would say Duke. Although we didn't have the outcome we wanted, I would say Duke was a memory maker. I would say Illinois was a good one.
Last year?
Illinois this year.
This year,
yeah, in this building. There's a lot, man. It feels like what makes this place so great is that every game feels like a championship level caliber kind of game because our teammates are so locked in, intense, and then our coaches are so intense, but also our fan base is so amazing with their energy and giving us support. It feels like every game is the same intensity level of game.
Jaxon, unlike Cooper and some of the other seniors, you came a long way from home to come to Michigan State. Do you remember kind of what your feelings were when you committed here and you made that decision to come so far from home, and how have things like kind of lived up to your expectations?
I remember at that time when I was committing to Michigan State, I wanted to be challenged. I wanted to be pushed to at like from a coach's standpoint. I feel like in high school, you can kind of get away by just playing and not locking in the rules. And I felt like with Izzo's program and learning the defense and really being coached to the max, I feel like that's something I really needed as a player to be developed. And so I knew coming in that all my expectations would be shattered and it's going to be so hard. And even though like in the first year it was unlike anything I've ever been a part of, now I'm a senior, I can say that it is the hardest thing I've ever had to do, not only as a basketball player but as a person. But I'm thankful for every second of it because I don't know if I would have grown and matured into the person I am today without those experiences.
I know you guys as fans appreciate Nick Sanders, and every time he subs in you hear a roar, but I wonder behind the scenes what he's brought to this group as a senior. Obviously Scott team, point guard, but just the person he is and his role.
yeah, I hope I do enough right now saying how much he puts into this program and for like all his support and all his hard work. All his hard work is behind the scenes, you know, like on the scout team and, you know, on an everyday basis on helping us get better, because there are times we're preparing for, you know, a specific team, and this team comes in before and after practice at the worst hours, you know, learning their offense and trying to help us beat them, and they help us as a team. And Nick Sanders does a great job leading these guys in, you know, professionalism and making sure like, hey, we have to make sure we get this offense down, then we have to be prepared to learn another offense to help us. And a lot of people don't see that, but I hope I, you know, give the message out on how important that is for our team and how much we appreciate and how much they made us better as a team, because without them, I don't know if we would have won, you know, as many games without their hard work, learning their offense and playing against them in practice every day.
You guys all set?